Good morning, this is Chester from the Old Deer Hunters. Today I got something that's brand new for 2020. It's from AGM Global Asp-Micro TM160 Thermal Scanner. It's a monocular, it's not a weapons scope. You can only use it for observation and security. What the hunter would use it for is obviously scanning at night for looking for game, or using it maybe to track blood trails or finding downed big game animals. I think this is a pretty darn good little scanner for $499. It has a 160 by 120 resolution. It's got a 6mm lens, which is quite small for a thermal monocular, but it's designed for short range. It's not designed to go out for the varmint hunter and who's scanning for hundreds of yards looking for coyotes or some other kind of varmints. It's good for close-in operations. So like if you're hunting on over a bait or a feeder, it's like 25 to 50 yards away, you'll be able to see very clearly when an animal comes in and distinguish if it's a hog or a deer or some other type of animal. I think this is be really good for someone who uses a night vision scope. Typically when you use a night vision scope, you can see a long way, especially with a aftermarket IR light. But sometimes the animals get camouflaged in grass and around bushes, and unless they're looking right at you where you get a reflection of their eyes, it's hard to pick them out. With this thermal scanner, I've checked it a couple of different times, and I picked up a coyote when I drove up to one of my hunting locations. I spotted it right away. He was at about 100 yards. I couldn't really tell for sure it was a coyote. It might have been another kind of animal, but I was able to see, detect it, grab my rifle, and sure enough, it was a coyote, and got a shot at it. So it works real well for considering that it's low cost and low resolution. Now, just like all the other AGM scopes, it has 4 color palettes: red hot, white hot, black hot, and then one they call fusion. It's sort of a purple and yellow. It does video recording and photos. It's got a easy to use menu where you can go through and change the brightness and contrast, to help you get a better image, and of course just the power switch. So it's real easy to use. You can work with just your fingers. Very simple. Another thing I like about this scope is that it has a app that you can download to your cell phone. Download videos to your cell phone, or you can also use it to remote control with your phone. So this app works really well through Wi-Fi. Connects easily. It's very strong. I mean, you can let someone have your phone to see what you're seeing, and they can be 25 yards away, and it still works great. We're going to continue to use this. I would say its best benefit is for deer hunters looking for walking into the stand to make sure they're not going to be busting deer out of the way, or find a wounded animal that's or track a blood trail after deer is down, or using it for night vision or night hunting when you're expected to be detecting your animals, within 200 yards. You can identify animals, 50 to 100 yards with this thing, but past 100 yards, you can detect them, but you may not be able to tell the difference between like a coyote and a small deer. Be sure to stop by OutdoorLegacyGear.com if you are interested in purchasing this or any other kind of thermal or night vision device. Jason's a great guy, and he'll help you out and answer all your questions. So thanks for stopping by.